Charleston, South Carolina is a charming southern city filled with plenty of hidden gems. It's also got rich history and also some stunning coastal views. And the best part about this area is that you don't need to spend a fortune to be able to enjoy it all. So in this video, we're counting down the 7 must-do activities for budget-friendly trips in Charleston and around the area. From different scenic beaches to iconic plantations, all with the insider tips and travel hacks to save even more. Let's get into it. What's going on, guys? I'm Tommy from the Castaway Travelers, and we're going to dive into Charleston in 3, 2, and 1. So first up, strolling through the historic downtown Charleston is completely free. This is something I recommend, and it's absolutely unforgettable. So I want you to start your walk over at the famous Rainbow Row for some of the different vibrant homes, and then continue down to the Battery for some of the different ocean views as well as the historic cannons. The homes over here are vibrant pastel colors, and it makes for a great photo op. Speaking of this, I recommend going over there around golden hour. And this has a perfect light to be able to take those iconic photos right over at Rainbow Row. And one travel tip for this area I do have is to download the Charleston Walking Tour app on your cell phones. Most of the features are free on there, and it gives you the historic background right on your phone as you walk through the city. One seasonal bonus tip that I do have is to visit during Charleston's second Sunday on King Street. So this is every second Sunday of the month. The road is closed due to traffic, and it's just a pedestrian-only street filled with parties, music, art, as well as some of the different local vendors from the area. Moving over to one of my favorite hidden gems in all of Charleston is going to be the Firefly Distillery. So this is technically in North Charleston, but it's home to the original sweet tea vodka, which you can enjoy at some of the tastings over there for just $12. So you'll be able to sample during these tastings 6 different spirits, and the grounds are perfect for relaxing, having food, enjoying music, or just spending time with your family. An extra tip I do have for Firefly Distillery is that to bring a blanket so you can enjoy their outdoor picnic area. They host free live music on the weekends, and this is a great spot to enjoy some of the local food trucks that are right over there as well. So one seasonal highlight that I do have, and I really want to harp on this one, is to check their website for the Saturday night concert series. This usually occurs from May to September, and many of the events are completely free or donation based. And they also host regular concerts there from very well-known bands from around the country, not just the local sensational bands. And one budget hack that I do have for this is to use the Charleston Water Taxi and Uber combo to get to and from Firefly Distillery. This will be cheaper and much more fun and more advantageous for your wallet than doing a full round Uber trip, and it can save you upwards of about $15. Moving on, for just $28, Boone Hall Plantation offers a deep dive into Charleston's complex history. From the iconic oak-lined avenue of oaks from the original slave quarters, this site tells both the glamorous and the painful sides of the past. One photo tip that I do have is to stand dead center under the avenue of oaks on that street there for a postcard perfect photo. The morning light is the best to avoid some of the shadows in this area. And one history tip that I do have for Boone Hall Plantation is to attend the live gala presentation. It's included in the admission and brings African American heritage to life in an extremely powerful way. And one money-saving tip that I do have for the plantation is that if you plan to visit multiple paid attractions, consider getting the Charleston Tour Pass. Boone Hall Plantation is included, and you'll end up saving more money in the long run. So if you guys love to shop smart, the Palmetto Outlets over in North Charleston is another place to be. You can find all the major brands that you like Nike, Levi's, Under Armour, Kate Spade, you name it. But you can also see the custom shops, such as Palmetto Moon, that you can really only find down in the Charleston area. And one bonus tip that I do have is to head over there on weekdays for some of the lightest crowds as well as the best clearance finds. One local hack that I do have is that if you ask the info desk for a free VIP savings coupon book, you'll end up saving a lot more, and this is specifically available for military members, AAA members, as well as students. So definitely take advantage of this if you're headed over to the outlets. And the last insider tip that I do have for the Palmetto Outlets is that there's a food truck lot right nearby with different rotating vendors and different trucks. And it happens to be affordable pricing, and it's perfect for a lunch stop if you're headed over there during the middle of the day. Fifth on our list of budget-friendly things in and around Charleston, South Carolina is going to be Isle of Palms Beach as well as the turtle statue. These are some iconic spots over here, and it's just 25 minutes from downtown Charleston. So the Isle of Palms offers pristine sands, warm surf, and a peaceful escape. It's nice and quiet, but it also does get busy at the same time. And while you're over there, I want you to make sure that you go over to the giant turtle statue. Snap a photo of it, because it's one of the island's quirkiest photo ops that they do have. So one photo hack, speaking of photography, I want you to get some sunset shots over by the turtle statue or on the IOP pier. And a parking tip that I do have for this Isle of Palms area is to use the Isle of Palms County Park Lot, which will be cheaper, and it's about $10 during the weekday with $15 prices on the weekend. Or park for free along 3rd to 9th Avenue if you tend to get there early enough. And one seasonal note that I do have is that if you're there during the summer weekends, it's often going to include live music right near the pier, which is perfect to check out and listen to. And you can check the IOP events page to see who's playing and when. Next is going to be the beautiful Shem Creek. This is an awesome waterfront area that's perfect for walking, spotting dolphins, watching paddleboarders, and also going to different restaurants. So the boardwalk right over there is 100% for free and gives you access to an unbeatable marshland view. One wildlife I do have for the boardwalk over at Shem Creek is to get there during the early morning or the late afternoon. Those tend to be the best times to be able to catch some of the dolphins cruising through the creek. And while you're over there, I mentioned restaurants and food choices. You can get some cheap eats and enjoy happy hour bites over at Saltwater Cowboys. There's a lot of different restaurants over there, but this one's personally my favorite, and it has amazing views and affordable prices, and it's also a very popular spot. One photo spot that I do have is to stop on a pedestrian bridge at sunset time, and you're going to see some perfect views of the different shrimp boats as well as the golden water that comes with the sunset at that time. It's definitely picturesque, definitely has the southern vibes, and definitely enjoyable. And last but not least, this wouldn't be a list of all the best budget things to do in Charleston without talking about Waterfront Park. And this is one of Charleston's most iconic photo ops. It's home to the famous Pineapple Fountain that you've probably seen before, which symbolizes Southern hospitality. One pro tip I do have for visiting the Pineapple Fountain as well as Waterfront Park is that to go at sunrise to get the fountain all to yourself. Avoiding those crowds makes it the easiest, and it's also the quietest and most magical time of the day to be over there, relaxing and enjoying and taking it all in. And one cool feature that I do have is that in the warmer months, the fountain is splash friendly, and you'll tend to see a lot of people, mostly children, swimming in there. You're allowed to wade and play in the water and take a dip if you want to. And one travel hack I do have for the Waterfront Park is that you can pack a picnic for you and your family and enjoy it over on the shaded benches nearby. There's plenty of palm trees, plenty of seats, and it's a great way to rest and relax without spending a dime. So Charleston proves that you don't need a big budget to go on a big adventure. From scenic beaches to cultural treasures, there's so much more to explore completely for free, or nearly free. So let us know in the comments which spot you're adding to your itinerary in 2025, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on that notification bell for part 2, where we uncover some of the hidden gems that most tourists tend to totally miss. Thanks for watching. Keep traveling.